The faithful poured into Vatican City here today to pay their respects to Pope Francis, whose body is lying in state inside St. Peter's Basilica and will do so for the 3 days leading up to Saturday's funeral. There is nothing more majestic than the funeral of a pope, and though Pope Francis left instructions that things should be toned down to reflect his modesty, it's still quite a spectacle. Thousands file past the open coffin of Pope Francis as he lies in state at St. Peter's Basilica. Tears flowed as people said farewell to the people's pope, famed for his simplicity and humility. A dozen pallbearers, flanked by Swiss guards, carried the Pope's coffin in a solemn procession through St. Peter's Square. There was a somber, centuries-old ritual with incense wafting over the coffin before the public was allowed in for a final glimpse before the Pope's funeral on Saturday. I spoke with CBS News senior correspondent Nora O'Donnell.
Kings, queens, princes, princesses, presidents, prime ministers, they are all going to be here for a 2.5-hour funeral, a mass. So I'm not sure that I have been to many global events like that before.
You were invited to pay your respects and see the Pope lying in repose.
Yeah, we were able to stay there for some period of time and say a prayer and reflect, and then got a prayer card as we left. And for me, it was just felt like a full circle moment, maybe one of the most extraordinary moments of my life.
The security operation here is unlike any other. A lot of it undercover. There will be more than 170 foreign delegations here, including the President and First Lady of the United States, the future King of England, Prince William, and of course, tens and tens of thousands of regular people. And this is the nerve center of the operation. Surveillance cameras monitoring crowds throughout Vatican City, and drones will be airborne.
You're going to have a no-fly zone over this part of Rome. That's standard, snipers on the roof. They want the security, of course, to be tight, but to be unobtrusive, to be welcoming.
I visited the magnificent Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica, where Pope Francis will be buried, and signed the Book of Condolences. This is sure to become a place of pilgrimage as people flock to see Pope Francis' final resting place.
I think it is fair to say that the Catholic Church is now at a turning point because there will be a new pope.